What's going on, everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Stone Valley Ranch here on Farming Simulator 19. We are running low on petrol, on fuel, diesel, baby. We're running low, so we've got to fill up. It's not going to take too long. We've got to fill up a little bit. We've already got one guy in the field. He is going fast. I know I said we weren't going to do crazy stuff. I take it all back. Crazy, so much fun, I can't quit it. So what we've got is we have one worker in the field putting down seed. Oh, and is he putting down, putting down some seed. Dadgum right they are. What we've got is a contract on 17, field 17, that I couldn't say no to. Now, I couldn't say no to this contract for multiple reasons. The most prolific one being that it pays $232,000. Granted, we're gonna have to spend a lot on seed and fertilizer, and I've already spent 800 grand on planters. However, these are gonna be great. I know we're buying a lot of stuff for the GoHam Co right now, but this is all gonna be worth it soon. I promise you. So let's hook up here. So we've got our 2 case magnums. So we had 2 of those. Thank goodness we already had those. We didn't have to pay for them because we already bought them, baby. Yeah. We're gonna take these down. We need to get the seed tank down there as well. I don't know how in the world we're gonna get that down there, but we'll figure it out nonetheless. We're gonna go across our field that we've got. We have our field already done up here at the GoHam Co. Let's see, where's that? Field 5. Canola's in, ready to go. We're done. We're done with that, at least for right now. And it is growing. The entire thing's growing, as a matter of fact. Not on top of that, field 20 and field 19, both growing. How cool is that? Oh, I'm loving it. I will continue to drive across my own fields. Thank you very much. Almost over here now. We're going to go ahead and unfold and let it down. This is the 36 meter planter that we were using over on Lone Oak. We use it quite a bit. Big John Deere planter by Steenkamp Modding. Beautiful, beautiful mod. I have, of course, made the normal, usual DjGoHam adjustments on here. So instead of it holding a set amount of seed and fertilizer, now it holds a little bit more. I tried to make a version without fertilizer, and I failed. I actually crashed the game. This is the second time I've gone through recording all this. So yeah, I don't know what I did, but it was bad. Real bad, in fact. So probably what we're going to do, because fertilizer doesn't count towards things like this. So when you're doing like planting contracts, you don't get credit for giving them any fertilizer. So that's why I always recommend that you guys either A, do it yourself, or B, just have a worker do it, but use something that doesn't need fertilizer. Unfortunately, I can't figure out how to make these not want fertilizer, so that's where we're at. So for the fertilizer on this field, we're going to be cheating that in as per usual, but we've got to get fertilizer down there. Now these guys are going to have a pretty difficult time keeping up to try and load up seed and fertilizer. They're going to be getting a little slow. So what I want to do is just poke my head around and see, is there anything else? Let's go into case right here, and let's go in and see big stuff. Stuff with a lot of power. This guy right here, really, really cool. Worker does not have a good time with this, but it's really neat nonetheless. I love that mod. That's a really cool one. There's really not a whole lot that goes fast that just gets up and goes. We could use another Magnum to get the seed down there, but I don't think that it's going to work for us. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, if that's not going to do, what could we use? Well, here's what I'm thinking. I'm saying we grab this guy right here, the Puma CVX with tracks. We go big engine on there. So, of course, rim color down here. Maybe we do like a jet or maybe an onyx, something like that. Onyx always looks good on everything. Keep it nice case red. I like that. The price isn't too much. We're going to stay over $2 million, so that makes me happy. And then implement terminals. We don't need any terminals on the inside. We just need a bigger engine. Bump that up, 300 horsepower. Front loader, no, don't need anything like that. And it should, hypothetically, it should get us where we need to go in a relatively timely manner. So let's buy that. Let's jump in it. Let's put it in front of the Annaburger right here to see what is our size difference. Are we going to be running into any problems? Because we got 30 minutes real to IRL, 30 minutes in real life before we have to sell this and return it back. And we've got quite a bit of seed in here. Probably wouldn't hurt us to buy some more. This is pulling it without issue. I think this might be the way to go. It's doing just fine. It does look a little small though, doesn't it? But we've already got 2 different Magnums out there, and I just feel like getting a third, it's not pointless. I just don't see a reason to get a third one if we don't have to. So we're gonna try this, see how it works. It's definitely not getting up to speed as fast as I want it to, but generally we don't push our equipment too hard anyway. You know what? I think this is going to do okay. One thing I've not done is pay everybody from yesterday's work. So let's go ahead and do that real fast. Let's jump in and see what was our take from contracts yesterday. Our contract income was $253,816. So 10% payment of that is going to be $25,381. Where is he going? As you could tell there, still feeling under the weather. I do apologize. We'll try and keep that down to a minimum. Every time I crack up laughing, I end up getting into a coughing fit, and then I die for about 4 seconds, and then we come back. I'm kidding. That doesn't actually happen. Again, let's go in here, double check, make sure I've got everything right. I'm actually going to write this down because I know me, and I'm going to forget this number. So what we need is, we have 25, and then, is that 25,000? Yep, $381. That being a 6, I'm not going to worry about bringing that up to a 2. Actually, yeah, you know, we can do that. We'll round up to a 2 because eventually we'll have to unround. So that's the amount that we're going to pay the not the GoHam Co. That's the amount we're going to pay our other worker. We're doing a good job because he did do a good job. Right now I've got workers who are having both ways. I think we're going to do just fine here. Hopefully this guy gets turned around nicely. Cool. F1, add or remove money. I'm going to do minus 25,382. Enter. Now, that's taking money away from this farm. However, if we go over to this farm, who needs the money? Actually, nothing really going on over here today. It's mostly a GoHam Co day because, as was mentioned before, the crops, yes, they're in. Yes, they're doing good, but they've all been fertilized once through. So we don't actually need to do anything with these fields. Can't do anything with these fields for another day or so. So we're just going to sit on them, let them get through this stage. We got a whole nother day in game. Also, I don't know why, time scale is not at 2. Now it's at 2. Cool. Let's put the number in here. The ADD is running rampant right now. 25,382. Enter. Now we've got extra money. That's good. That's great. Let's go ahead and take that money that we have received from doing that, and let's pay off a little bit of our loan here. Let's get that down. There we go. Down to 200,000. That is going to be huge. Doing stuff like this is huge for this farm because we have a job. We're doing stuff. We're making money. All that good stuff in there. Plus, we've got extra equipment in here too. Did we turn this on? There we go. We have extra equipment in here now. So we've got stuff for plowing. We've got stuff for fertilizing. 2 different kinds of fertilizing with a bunch of lime and everything like that. We are ready to go. Plus, got a couple tractors in here too. We have 2 7 Series, plus we have a 4220. We've got a decent farm going on over here, guys. I'm really, really happy with the way this is turning out. Well, how about we go back over to the GoHam Co., make sure everybody's doing good. And we've got our first non-survivor right here heading down. The seed is going down quick. You can see how fast seed goes down in here. There's 4, 50, 30, 20, 10, 3, 9, etc., etc. But look at this. I've prepared for it. We're going to hopefully make it past him. Can we? Yeah, no, we can make it past him. Slam on the brakes. There we go. Can we open this at all? Do we need to open it? Or is it just going to go right in? I don't see lower, turn on, select seed, menus, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not seeing anything like that. That just opens and closes the door. We don't need that. Okay, well, let's grab this guy then. and bring it around, put some seed in here. Another thing I've seen is we've got some fertilizing contracts coming up right now, and you know how much I love fertilizing contracts. Way too much. That's how much I love fertilizing contracts. I also don't know how to build this. I might make a fool out of myself with this. Just a big old heads up. Hey! Because I am the champion. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Found another contract right here, by the way, too. Sewing 90 grand. Woo! $1,000, baby. Thinking I want to do it. We got a bunch of, well, still tons of cultivating contracts. I'm not even going to worry about those. I like these fertilizing contracts very, very much. So we are going to try to get together. Let's see. Seeds are filling up slowly but surely. We're getting them. And then liquid fertilizer. Wow, ooh, that's loud. While we're at it, let's go ahead and liquid fertilizer up. Perfect. Helper is not blocked by anything. Get off. Go away. There we go. Perfect. So I think what I'm going to do, because these guys are going to be able to knock these contracts out pretty darn fast, I think what I'm going to do is whenever this guy is, let's see, yeah, this guy right here, on their way back, this contract right here, so we're looking at field 35, right? So I'm just trying to talk you through what goes through my head when I'm doing stuff like this. Field 17, right here, dead center. Field 35, all the way at the bottom left-hand corner, up one. We could go over there, and we would still be able to knock off both of these fields. Now, the only thing that would be a problem is the seeders would be away from each other. That I don't know if I want to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and accept it. Accept the contract. We're not going to borrow the items because we know that our stuff's better. Over here, we have fertilizing contracts. We've got quite a few, but it looks like our big money contracts are here at the top. So field 3 and field 13. Let's take a look. Field 3 is going to be found right in the center, and field 13 is down here at the bottom. Of course they are. So let's put together some kind of pro squad for fertilizing. Let's just see what happens. So here's what I've got. We have a modded hardy sprayer. This is not the cray-cray modded version that I've got, though. It's a version we're going to have to fill up eventually. This one will only hold 40,000 liters of spray. You may be saying to yourself, DJ, that's a stupid amount of spray. And you're absolutely right, and I appreciate the fact that you noticed. But nonetheless, we've got to do this. So let's go in. Let's find these contracts. We've got 13. We've got 3. We're going to accept both of these guys and our worker. Just like that. Now, the thing about this is I've just realized I could be spraying my own fields right now because this is working. Dang it. We'll go back. And here's sprayer number 2. We got 2 of them now. And Helper G has not completed their task. Go forward. Dummy. There we go. All right. We've got that going. Now this makes me wonder, can we go ahead and spray down our fields? There we go. Look at that, man. 4 contracts already? Yeah, 4 contracts. 2 fertilizing and 2 seeding. Let's double check on everybody, see how everybody's doing. Making our second pass now. Fertilizer's looking good. We're going to need some more eventually. Seeds are coming down right here as well. We do need to make sure that we don't overlap into field 19 with this seeder right here. So we're going to babysit this one on the way down. Bring it back. Should be fine. And they're going to meet soon. They're going to meet very, very soon in the middle. I don't want any problems to happen, though, because we've already got fields placed down that are not wheat, and this could easily do that, especially if it's going into our field. Let me show you what I mean. So the field we're in right now, this is a contract field. The field to our left is a field that we planted yesterday on our own. We did that. Not the game. We did that. And I want to protect that investment. So I am going to kind of skip it almost. We're not going to get so close. Hopefully missing this little run right here is not going to hurt us. I know that some of this planter is hollow or drive through. Some of it's not. Looks like we hit the right spot right there. And then hire worker and move on. This right here, let's see. How are we looking here? So this guy's going to be right about there. What we need to do is we need to set these guys, either set them vertically or something like that, so that they do not hurt us whenever we go through. So you can see here, once we get to the edge of the field over there, I think I'm going to set it on a worker going down. And this worker right here, as soon as he's at the end, boom, done, flip it. We're going to set this. Oh, we're not going to do that. We're going to set this worker going up. Hopefully we can get it done quickly. And set it. Go, 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 go. Worker hard. Yep, worker's hard. All right, and we're not even to the edge yet. Perfect. Now we've got this strip right here. Usually you can get away with leaving a couple strips, especially on humongo fields like this. You don't run into any, well, you don't run into too many problems. Now we have successfully kept this guy away from our own field. Spin it, drop it back down, hire worker, and this field should be done soon. As a matter of fact, yeah, this field's going to be done real soon. I think what I may do is we just may run one headland down through here. We'll go ahead and get started on field 35. You know, one thing I'm looking at here, we've got really small, like very minute areas between all the fields. And it makes you wonder, could we get into those, plow those up, and legit turn, like, for example, look at the bottom kind of, there's like 4 huge squares. You get like field 22, 37, then below that we got 18, 36, 35. To the right of that's where we are. We got 20, 19 in there, 17. What if we came in and plowed 28, 7, 17, 19, and 21 together? What if we plowed all those together at the same time? Oh, driving into our field now. Don't worry, it's ours. We're good. What if we did all that? And it was just one humongo field. You know what? That's my goal. That's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm working towards. I want stupid big field number 1. I think he set it up for that. Let's see, boy, did you set this up for that? Don't care if you did or not. We're going to do it. Not today, though. So we've got a game plan for this field right here. What I'm going to do, go ahead and hire the worker. Let him go. Also, yes, I'm very aware that these tractors are low boys right now. We're going to need to do something to help them out. I think we're going to need to throw in front weight. I think is going to be the best thing. We may go for something on the rear as well, just to kind of elevate that rear end axle a little bit. And we got a couple different mods in here that we can use, things that are also in Giants software, or Giants mods as well. We'll take a look at that. We've got canola going in. We've refilled the seed. We've refilled the fertilizer. And here's how I'm going to do this field right here. We're on field 35, and 35 has got a little bit of a chonk right here. That's not going to be good. So what I'm going to do, babysit for now, but once it gets down here to the end, I'm just going to run a little headland around where the main farm is. So this should stop soon. Yeah, see, the worker completely avoided this area altogether. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, seeing all these little farms around is actually kind of getting me hyped up. It reminds me a bit of Oregon Springs, which coincidentally enough, I've used the same music for this and Oregon Springs from 17. I don't know if anybody caught on to that, if anybody's been watching since then either. That was a long time ago. I think we had about 100 subscribers when I was playing on Oregon Springs on Farming Simulator 17. Let's make this turn here. And there you go. Nice little itty-bitty headland. Nothing crazy, but with something like this at 32 or 36 meters, whatever we're planting at here, this is more than adequate to get around. There we go. There's that. Spin it. And run it. The reason I turn that way is so I can keep my speed, keep my momentum going in the right direction. Hire worker. Done. That's that. Over here, let's take a look at our primary planting here and see how things are looking. Looking pretty good, gotta be honest with you. This is making a lot of headway, and I'm happy about that. Let's take a look at fertilizing and see how we're doing there. Let's go ahead and turn off lime because we know we're good. Field 3 is almost done, and field 13 is right there too. Almost done on both of these. I'm extremely happy with the way these are turned out. As a matter of fact, while this is going, I'm going to go ahead and take over. We've got a lot of fertilizer in here left as well. That's going to be good for us later on because this was very expensive to pay for. Forgot. We've got collisions on every single side of this. Go ahead and turn on that all-wheel steering, help us back it up a little bit. Funny, I didn't know this had all-wheel steering for about the first year that FS19 was out. Yep, not even halfway proud of that, but it is what it is. We're going to take control of this, and we're going to come down here and hire the worker on the edge. That way, again, we don't get into outside fields. We don't start overlapping because some of these fields are our fields, and I don't want to get into that. There's this. Perfect. Good. Put it down. Rock and roll. Progress report. Field 35, $90,000 payday. That is at 11%. We're doing good there. Field 3 just hit 93%. That's the top field that we're doing. Fertilizing. Field 17 for $232 bajillion. 88%, not too bad. I don't know what sound that was. And Field 13, doing good at 94%. We are very, very close to finishing these. Well, guys, that is going to be it for today. Extremely successful day here on Stone Valley with some absolutely massive American-style contracting going on, helping out the farmers around us, getting everybody set up. Join us tomorrow. I think we're going to be jumping back on Lone Oak for a day or two, trying to do like 3 episodes on one, 2 episodes on another, and then just keeping that rotating. Don't really have a weekly schedule. Just kind of 2 episodes at least in a row on each, having some fun, enjoying ourselves, bringing some different stuff to Farming Simulator. But with that being said, hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like. If you not already, get subscribed to the channel. Join the GoHamFam. Turn the notification bells on. Do it. YouTube's doing weird stuff. I don't want you to have to suffer from not seeing a video. I want you to see the videos. With all that being said, hope you guys have an awesome, wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you later. Peace.